thermostat, right? Yeah, it won't.
Oh my god.
But that was like we got the most comments because of the damn thermostat.
I know, just move it so you're just out of the frame.
No, we had
For over 40 years I have been in this business. The trust my clients have placed in me is so important. This is about continuing the growth of this business on that trust and the standard we have set. This is about what it takes to stay on top.
Ryan's going to show me what new toys came in while I was gone. And that's an empty box. So that's dope. I hope we know where the watch that was supposed to be in there is.
Oh, I know where it's at.
You know, okay, all right, cool. That's good then.
I was like, yep, not in there. All right.
Yeah, so this is a first gen? Oh, this is the white gold. I should have known, yeah. So we have the white gold Sky Dweller black dial. Absolutely killer watch. By far the most complicated thing Rolex has ever done. I mean, since the Jean-Claude Keely.
Yep, which we also have.
Which we also have. Yeah, this is hot, man.
Oh yeah. Kind of a stealthy luxury watch.
I kind of forgot the Arabic and the white gold thing, and you go, oh yeah, that's right.
Right?
It's got some weight to it, man.
Oh yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So check that on trade yesterday.
Okay. And what else?
And we have.
Ryan's like, I'm just wearing this.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have this guy. This thing is brand spanking new. Ladies date just.
Oh, that little dusting of diamonds.
Yep.
6 o'clock. Rollosaur, so it's steel and white gold. And yeah, condition's really nice on this, isn't it?
It is brand new unworn, or like new in box.
Yeah.
2023.
All right.
So it is literally dated a couple months ago.
That's really
3 months
pretty.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. Good work in my absence. I appreciate it.
And we also got a Pepsi that's ceramic Pepsi.
Okay, cool.
Ben right now. Give it
Okay.
a touch up.
All right, right on.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's funny in construction how nothing looks like it's happening until it does, and then all of a sudden it's here. So going into the store today, for a long time the space didn't look like much going on. Today's one of the first times where we really see it coming to life.
Wow, it's so different. I love it. Look how pretty. There's my buddy Mike Horn, who just met in Geneva.
Over on the Oliver Smith side, we have our cases in and the displays are in, which again, seeing this come to life from paper is super exciting. I love that everything's eye level. That's something I really pushed for, and maybe it's because I'm tall, but I hate going shopping in jewelry stores or other places where you're kind of like hunched to look down. So to have everything at eye level is awesome, and I think clients will really appreciate that too.
Really excited to be actually bringing this boutique finally to a close. It has been a long journey getting here. Quite a few setbacks. I mean, originally I was told the date to open was going to be November last year. Delays, construction back and forth, supply issues, all those fun things that are happening this time of year, and everything else. Finally kind of running to a racing pace together. Panerai was supposed to be opened a month prior to the Oliver Smith side, but now with all these delays, we've actually kind of pulled them both together into the same avenue, and we're going to open probably both spaces at the same time. So it's ready. I'm ready for it to get over there and get my hands on there and start really being a part of the business over in that space.
Oh, we are finally getting there. I've been with Oliver Smith Jeweler almost a year now. And ever since I came on board, they were telling me the new store is going to open, and it's finally here after almost a year of waiting. I am very excited. We are just putting the finishing touches on just about everything right now. I'm just setting up the Panerai bar, my favorite room. But no, it's going to be great. We're just setting up everything right now, and hopefully we'll have a very successful opening tomorrow.
Today's the final staging day. We got all the product transferred down here into the store. We're mocking cases and waiting for the rep to get here so he can set up and visually merchandise the display, get all the fun little accoutrement they put in through here to give the Panerai vibes out. Also, we're testing and going through all of the digital side of the equipment and making sure all of the cases work and everything's set up there after many days and nights of getting this all put together. We're coming to an end finally, so we can see the finish line. Should be hitting there tomorrow.
We place a really high emphasis on details in our business, not only in the products we do, but in the spaces we create, and of course the client experience. I think details are really important, especially in luxury. People tend to think that, oh, the details aren't as important and no one will notice, but we know that they do.
Put together a really fantastic team for this space. Obviously Will Chilton was the first one brought on board. I actually originally hired him back at Hublot back in the day, so got to be a big part of him bringing him out of guns and getting him into watches for that side of things. And he's going to really be heading a lot of our pre-owns, our buys, our purchasing side of things. From my past, I was able to bring over Tawny. Tawny Serrano she was my assistant manager. She's my assistant manager again.
I feel like if we all took a shot, this would be a lot easier. So I met Paul about 3.5 years ago. I was working at Michael Kors and he was my client. He would come in all the time and I took all of his money shopping for his wife, and he decided that he needed me on his team.
She's the other half of my coin. Everything that I do for management of a business is best complemented by her in that space. So I'm really excited to have her be a part of this and help me drive this business forward and take it to another level and increase the footprint of Oliver Smith the right way.
Originally, Paul was trying to recruit me for a sales professional job when he was running the boutiques at Hyde Park. But I decided that really wasn't for me. He then moved over to manage the boutique, the main salon, and he had an assistant store manager position open, and that was a better fit for me.
Next, I was able to bring over Keith. He's going to be performing as our Panerai ambassador, so he's going to take a full lead role as the core identity of Panerai and really, championing that brand for us in that space.
I really got to know Paul when I was just kind of walking through the mall one day, and I saw Terry, who also I worked with at the sale, and her and I just kind of talked just to catch up with one another, and she's like, you need to meet Paul, and introduced me to Paul. Paul and I met for just a few minutes, and then we set up an interview for the next day.
I worked with Keith at Hyde Park. I was his boss, just like I am now. He's very little brother. You know that annoying little brother that's always like poking you, pulling your hair? That's Keith. Great salesperson. Oh my gosh. He has that, Omaha, Nebraska everyone loves. Quite a handful for me anyway.
She's not a complete victim in all this. We have a lot of fun, and that's kind of what makes it a great work environment, is we can be serious when we need to, but we can also have a lot of fun and just makes the day go fast. So it's been a lot of fun over there. It really is a lot of fun. And that was kind of what I wanted to do. As soon as I saw the Panerai wall go up at the mall, I actually reached out to Bill almost immediately.
Having a full-blown boutique, full exposure, the culture, the identity of Panerai with an Oliver Smith twist to it, putting that all into one space is really, Keith's the guy for that. So we really happy to have him be a part of that with us.
It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot to learn, a lot to take on. Working directly with the rep, and then just kind of learning all the nuances of the brand and learning.
Paul has done an excellent job hand-picking all of the team members. They each come with some sort of luxury background, whether it's watches or jewelry, which is great, especially in a new space. We kind of don't have to do that training. They're already going to know how to talk about brands and the jewelry to clients. What's also great about this team is they all seem to really get along straight from the beginning. Some have worked together previously. Some of them seem more like brothers and sisters in the way they communicate, but really get along. Everyone has their place, and I think they're really going to shine.
So here at Oliver Smith, we never really get time off. We're kind of always in contact with our clients. I think it's one of the things that makes us really good at what we do. Our clients have unfettered access. I just got back from vacation. While I was on vacation, I set up a pretty big deal. I've got a really good client becoming a friend. I really like this guy, but It's a big deal. It's a six-figure deal. So it's one of those things that I for sure am going to run this by Ryan, who of course is at lunch right now, but that's a whole nother story. So hang tight. I'm going to run this by Ryan. We'll see what he thinks about it. Right. So in my absence, I started putting a deal together, and I kind of need to run the details by you. It's always good to have a second set of eyes on these things.
Yeah. What you got?
It is really nice guy, good client, becoming a friend. It is the RM1103, that titanium piece we have.
Yep.
Call it 300,000, 290 and change. His proposition, and I'm gonna preface this with I like it. 5712 1A, blue. Claims mint. I've not seen the piece yet, like unworn.
Box papers.
Box papers. Yep. Yep, and newish 2022, 2023, something along those lines. A older Cartier Roadster Chrono in yellow gold on a strap with box.
Okay.
And a Listen Arden, which I don't mind. It's a good looking one. It's one of the more modern ones, but also in rose gold.
Marine.
It's the marine-ish one, kind of with the X on it, with the rose gold. But and 150,000 cash. Wire. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I mean,
and what I like about it, we're taking a high-end six-figure piece and moving it into some cash.
Tell them to bring me my money.
And I think it's easier to move. Lower six-figure piece. Yeah. I think we're casting more of a net than a laser with that. And I think that helps.
No, I get what you're saying.
And then the gold stuff, that'll move easy enough. I'm not too worried about that. We're not paying princely sums for it or anything like that. I don't think. But that's my take on it. I just want to make sure that you were in agreement.
Yeah, I mean, we're usually off by a couple $100. I'm pretty sure if I ran my numbers, they'd probably be right around yours.
Yeah, it's always good to have somebody cover your butt, though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Cool.